Naya Junior Love Respect. Today is currently October 1st, 2025. Always be yourself and no one's intentions. I'm still healing from a hate crime that was done to me, and I would never hurt myself regardless of what man or woman is threatening my life or is gang stalking me, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself when someone says you don't have potential, and I say that respectfully. What's up, butterfly? A reflection, determination. Hold on 1 second. Understanding. You know, a faith of light that they can't relate to. How you actually thinking at the end of the day not to lose yourself because you was far from pretending. You know, pouring into yourself when they couldn't relate. You know, pouring into yourself not to hurt yourself with words. Hold on 1 second. When they couldn't self-reflect to go within understanding. Hold on 1 second. It wasn't confrontation. When someone tried to antagonize you. Because you understood God's communication. You didn't have to worship the devil. Your soul was never for sale. You was far from pretending, being authentic. Far from a copycat. Hold on 1 second. You got lost in certain chapters, but they would never understand what you overcame when it comes to time and patience and day. Hold on 1 second. Your reflection. You know, healing open wounds from childhood trauma going into your adulthood. You know, you got folks sending you the evil lie. Little picture that spoke. Hold on 1 second, but the devil was a lie. Because God allowed you to see with all the chaos and spirit that it was sending towards you, you continue to stand firm at the end and not to lose you. You know, second guessing yourself now. Didn't have to pretend to be authentic because hold on 1 second, the right people actually show up for you to show that you are worthy. When God spent the block that day, didn't have to worship the devil. They would never understand that right or that left at the end day when God was reshaking for you. You know, God was showing you balance when it comes to acknowledging yourself, when it comes to growth. Never give up on yourself. Hold on 1 second. They would never understand your point of view. You mad and you're worthy. You know, healing trauma and pain is not a race overnight process. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, regardless to what man or woman has me shadow banned, or regardless to what man or woman is threatening my life right now, or regardless to what man or woman is violating my space without my permission. I say that respectfully. I would never hurt myself, and I say that respectfully. Individuals with those forward at you, they will laugh behind closed doors, but you truly wasn't the issue. Being authentic. When someone took your kindness or weakness, they said your voice doesn't matter because you was keeping it real. Never feel uncomfortable in your skin, even when someone tries to dim your light. Because hold on 1 second, the right people will never overlook you when you truly far from pretending. Being authentic. You know, when God sends the right people into your life, they're not projecting spoke on you good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, let alone send you the evil lie. You know, my content is not for everybody. Gang stalking is real to your household. You're not doing it for likes, music, cloud chasing, or fame. And I say that respectfully. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect, and I would never hurt myself. Stop the violence. Have a good day. And it's not a crime to be authentic. I'm still healing from a hate crime, and I would never hurt myself. And I am not a drug addict or a sex worker, and I say that respectfully. Have a good day.